What if the cornerstone of a nation's criminal justice system, a system that has been in place for over a century and a half, was replaced? What would the implications be? Today, we journey into the heart of India's legal transition, from the Indian Penal Code to the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. The Indian Penal Code, a product of the British colonial era, has been the foundation of criminal law in India since 1860. It was a comprehensive and detailed code covering everything from public nuisance to murder, with around 500 sections. It was amended numerous times over the years to accommodate emerging crimes and societal changes. However, it still contained archaic and vague provisions, which often led to misuse and misinterpretation. Fast forward to July 1, 2024. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita was introduced, replacing the Indian Penal Code. This comprehensive legislation consists of 358 sections, 8 of which are new, 22 repealed, and 175 significantly amended. Unlike its predecessor, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita recognizes new offenses, eliminates court-invalidated offenses, and raises penalties for certain offenses. It is a nod to the evolving landscape of crime and justice, acknowledging the rise of cybercrime, environmental offenses, and crimes against women, among others. Yet, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita is not without controversy. Critics argue that it retains many of the Indian Penal Code's colonial-era provisions, which could potentially lead to misuse and erosion of civil liberties. These concerns are magnified by the fact that the new legislation extends police custody duration, introduces vague sedition laws, and incorporates special offenses without safeguards. While the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita promises a more contemporary approach to criminal justice, it's clear that it also carries forward some of the Indian Penal Code's problematic aspects. This brings us to a crucial question: is the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita a step forward or a step back? In this video, we've delved into the transition from the Indian Penal Code to the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, highlighting the key features, changes, and controversies of the new legislation. We've explored how the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, while promising modernity and inclusivity, also raises concerns about civil liberties and misuse of power. So, as the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita takes effect, it's important to keep a watchful eye on its implementation and impact. After all, the true test of any legislation is not in its drafting, but in its execution and effect on society. And as we continue to navigate this new era of criminal justice in India, it's crucial to remember that the law, above all, should serve justice.